Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. This week we have quite a few garden chores that we need to do, so I want to just take you guys through it first, and then you guys will see me actually doing it throughout the video. There's quite a let me I don't even know how to put it properly, but I think currently I'm on a very strict no buy policy or program or whatever. So I am relying a lot on bulbs that I already have or seeds that I already have. Yeah, just so we can save money, and also just build that muscle of using the stuff up, because I have so many seeds, but then I'll go to a garden shop and get starts when I could have started the seeds myself, and which is really unnecessary. So yeah, I want to just exercise some discipline. It's the last week of May coming up, so we're going to be fully in winter from June. And I think at that point there's probably going to be nothing else that I'll be planting. Most of the things that I've planted, or most of the things that I'm waiting for, I've already seeded, and they're just in little beds, and I'm just waiting for them to come up. But I'll show you guys around, and then you guys can also see me do these little projects around the yard. First, we need to get these garlics. These are giant garlics. I need to get them into the ground. I've already prepped a little space for them, and then also just around the yard I need to put some bone meal into the soil. I've been using our soil for quite a bit, and so it needs to be rejuvenated and stuff. I also want to get a lot of flowers seeded. I have some throw and sow seeds that I want to do. I have a little, what is this? I don't know what you call it. A planter where I want to sow some more winter flowers. But yeah, there's just a lot of tidying and stuff that I need to do. This bush of roses here has been, it's been here for the whole of summer, the whole of spring. So I'm thinking I'm going to just put those into the ground, in the flower patch. But the raised beds part of the garden is actually doing quite well, especially because when I was editing the last video that I uploaded, the garden tour, a lot of things have improved, so that's really cool. I have some, this is Mizuna that's coming up. This is holy basil. I think I'm going to take it out, I'm not sure. Some tatsoi. We still got some tomatoes going strong. We've got these climber beans. These are awesome. You can eat the whole shell and everything. You can eat them like they are now, but I actually prefer to wait for the peas on the inside to get bigger, because they are really sweet and it's really delicious. And we have the same variety of them coming up. And in this wintertime season, I like to do a lot of succession planting of peas. So that's probably the only things I'll be planting going into winter and stuff. These birds, they get to the marigolds and they just pick them off. Here, this is where the parsnips are supposed to be. They haven't come up yet. I haven't lost hope yet, but we'll see. I think they do actually take a while, so that's okay. We've got some lettuce in there, which is doing really well. And I purposefully put this in shaded areas so that they could sort of be protected and also thrive. I don't want them to have too much sun on them. Here we still have some big tomatoes. I think this is an ox heart, which are producing, so I'm just going to let this keep going for as long as it wants to, because this area really does get some good sun throughout the entire year. Got some more lettuces. Our second succession of peas are coming up there. These are little lettuce seeds that I threw around. Some carrots. So this whole section here used to just be like marigolds, and I moved some of them over. Some of them have died, but it's okay. I think they actually are going to come back. These are green feast peas. So these ones, you actually do have to peel them. I don't know if you guys can see. They're in the sun. The peas are growing on the inside. So we wait for those to get big and then we peel it and eat it. And these are nice because I think what we would do, we'd let them, because we succession so many, then we end up like having sessions where we pick a lot of them, de-shell them, and then put them in the freezer, and we have like frozen peas straight from the garden. And the herb section is still going well. The dill is a little, yeah, it's a little, I don't know what the word is. It's struggling a bit, but like it's coming back. The coriander was flowering, so I cut those down. And I think I need to tame this time for sure, just to give everyone else some space. I also cut back the lemon verbena because that was just huge and taking over. And I've started harvesting the rocket because also this has been like huge, and this is the best rocket I've ever grown, so I really do want to take advantage of it. I've got some in the fridge, so I'll probably like harvest some more throughout the weekend so I can have like salad bags of rocket in the fridge for the week. I've got the spinach, which is doing really well. Spinach, I don't know, spinach is so hard to seed sometimes, but it's doing well, so I'm happy. Parsley as well is doing really well. Then what are these babies? I think these are radishes. Yeah, I think they are. I think they're radishes, and then we've got like some chard growing here pretty nicely. I pruned them back I think 2 weeks ago, so now like the leaves are growing really nicely, so I'm happy about that. And then in this part of the yard it doesn't look as happy, but it is doing something. So I tried to transplant some marigolds in here. They're still recovering a bit, but like they're showing some green. They're doing something, so we'll see. I've also scattered some seeds, so I think like that over there is probably a marigold. But I've got a lot of different seeds going on in here. You can see I've got another succession of green feast peas. So in the beds, if there isn't like a big trellis like that, then it's green feast peas, because then I can do a little short thing like this. So that's also, I think, another project that I need to do this week, is just find some sticks so I can make some little short trellises. Over here we also have some green feast peas coming up. I've got some fennel here. What is it? It could be radicchio, it could be some radish. These are some leeks, so these are definitely going to have to be transplanted eventually. Got some tatsoi over there. Ooh, I think these are I put some more spinaches, so some more chards coming up over here. Where else? Some other thingies here. I don't know what these are. But in this area, I did also plant some baby tomatoes and some tomatillos. So we'll see. We'll see if they come up. I hope they do. I've never eaten a tomatillo before. But we'll see. So there's like a lot. It looks very empty. It looks a little sad and dry. And I'm not quite sure why, because this is probably like a lot of manure. This is a lot of manure mixed with soil, but a lot of manure. Like I remember just putting bags of manure down. So I know like once it gets wet, it holds water really well. But the it sort of like makes a crust, which is kind of weird. I don't know why. This is fennel. Yeah, look. See, like it's there's life. There's definitely life, but we'll see how it goes. And then over here we've got the brassicas, some Brussels sprouts, I think some cabbages or cauliflowers, some kale, red cabbage. I had to cover it with a net because the birds are out here and they're annoying me. So at least now like the little baby leaves can like come back. And then over here we've got some, what is this, beetroot and radishes coming up along here. And then also like some beetroot sparsely put around there. This lavender is doing so well. I hardly do anything to this. It's doing so well. I'm so proud of it. I think I definitely am thinking about finding a way to propagate this and then have a border of lavender somewhere in the yard, because they're just so low maintenance. It's too easy to grow them, especially once they get established. Then over here's the onion patch. So this is another section of the yard where I need to put that bone meal down. So I'm probably going to do that this weekend. I scattered some marigold seeds down over there, so hopefully that comes up nicely. But yeah, this is probably just going to be onions. And then let me show you guys where I want to put those giant garlics. So I cleared this patch over here. I'm going to put some bone meal down as well. And then put the giant garlics over here. Because I think they're just out the way. I've had spinach growing here before, but I didn't really like it. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I just didn't like it growing here. So I think it's better for me to put like garlic, because even garlic in itself, it's sort of like a pest repellent sort of a plant. So I think it will be happy here and it will be left alone. It won't be in the way. It's not like a space of the yard where I'm going to be missing my ability to plant something else. But yeah, so there's just a lot of stuff going on, or there's a lot of cleaning up that I need to do. But rather that, I think I don't want to be like planting, buying plants. Now I think I want to just spend time cleaning up the yard. In so many different ways. Like we have pots all over the place, we have sticks that I don't know if we're using or not. So it's like, I think by springtime especially, I want to have like a considerable difference in terms of how neat and how clean the yard is, just in general. Little section over here, these peas along the wall. I love growing peas along this wall just because the heat from that wall really does them good. They're starting to flower now, which is great. We've got a kale here. This kale has like survived so much. So I'm really proud of it, and it's just, going to keep going. And then I also directly sowed some brassica seeds over here. So I think this is like purple cauliflower, normal white snowball cauliflower. So we'll see how that goes. And then this section, so we have a section of the yard where we've got just the flower pads, mostly non-edible stuff except for the dragon fruit, which I also need to like stake up a bit better. We've got some gazinias in here. I did throw some seeds in here of other stuff. Can't even remember what I threw, but there's something. I'm also going to throw some California poppies, and then these snapdragons, I'm going to cut them down and then also still put some seeds, because they're really good. They're beautiful, but I think I just need to give them a nice reset There we've got a status, if you can see it, which is surprisingly happy there. But status, you can only really seed it in summer, spring. So we'll have to wait for those. But the gazinias are stunning. Okay, so yeah, these are the gazinias. Really pretty. I love these colors. And they seed themselves really well as well. So look at that. That's so stunning. So beautiful. And then on the other side of the yard, we've got the small little veggie patch. And we had a gardener come in and clean it up for us. So it's looking so much better in terms of weeds and stuff. But now I do really need to like go in and like weave the peas up the fence so that they can so that they can grow nicely. Got some sage, got some more peas in here with some chard, and then in there I've got some brassicas, like 2 or 3 rows of brassicas going down, but you can see like the birds have started eating it and stuff. So I've got this to cover it. I need to just put up the hoops and then I'll do that. But look at the lemon, guys. We are about to be up to our necks in lemons. Can you believe it? Up to our necks. Look at that. There's so many. And some of them you can't even see them until they start turning yellow. Because they're like camouflaged. So yeah. I'm really excited. But I'll show you guys like me actually doing these chores. But I just thought it would be easier for me to explain what I'm doing first and then show you afterwards, because there's a lot to do, and I don't even know if I'll do it all today. I'll probably do it today on Saturday, a little bit more tomorrow morning and tomorrow afternoon.